It definitely looks bomb. It looks freaking perfect. Alright, so I just hit cancel. I wonder why it's taking so long. It was printing all this black. I probably... Welcome back. Got a special day today. Got the Dutch oven back out. Gonna do a good old pork roast. And then we're also gonna bust the old printer out in the Cricut machine, see if we can get some stickers printed today, not strickers. This is the same coals from the meatballs. I kind of just like doused it in water. Try to save these so they just didn't burn out. Let's see if it lights up. I'm pretty much just gonna make like a bunch of coals in here, and then we'll do the Dutch oven in this little pit that was already here. So let's try to get this lit up. Oh yeah. Wah. Start fresh, I guess. Like it's just such a waste. Oh shit. All right, yeah, let's just start over. Much better. Let's go inside. It is hot. So here's the ingredients for the day for our pork stew. We got our bone-in pork butt right here. Salt, pepper, garlic, onion, chili powder, and parsley. Did that a few days ago. Got our green onions, some garlic, a zucchini, 3 onions, 4 carrots, 5 potatoes, 6 pounds of pork, and 7 ounces of beef stock. I'm just joking. Yeah, so we got some beef broth here. They didn't have the vegetable, but maybe the beef will give it a little flavor. And then we got our seasonings and classic knife, cup of coffee. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a few things that's been going on around here. So I found this thing. I'm not sure what kind of animal it is. It's definitely, it's got some chompers on it. I feel like it's too big for a coyote. I'm just hoping it's not someone's dog. Had some thoughts it could be a wolf, but I haven't really heard of wolves being around here, but who knows, maybe it's old. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments. Help me out here. Something that happened last night. I was in the back, you know, filling up the dog food, and I was editing my video right here. And I came around the corner and I heard the video on, and I was like, man, how the hell did that turn on? And this hat was laying on the ground, so it must have hit the space bar and hit play, which is, you know, of all the keys it hit that. But the thing is, it wasn't windy, and this thing is on a post. You know, look at how, like, you know, how much effort it is to get that off. Like, it's like tucked behind there, you know, around there. Even on the windiest days, that thing's never blown off, so it kind of like creeped me out a little bit. Something else that happened, it was the night before the hat incident. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was laying in bed and I just hear like knocking on the back of the van. It's not like it was on the top, it was like on the side, almost like where my head was. And it was just like a knock. When you knock on a door, you're like, and you wait, and I thought it was a dream at first, but Jade just like started going crazy, and she only really does that when there's like something around the van. And at first I thought maybe it was like a cop, you know, like maybe I'm parked in a spot and I'm not supposed to, which, by the way, I'm in the same spot from the last episode. But So I looked out the window. I didn't see any lights or anything. You know, if it was a cop, they'd have it all lit up. And so I thought it was someone messing around with me. So I, you know, got out of the van and looked around, and it was just like nothing. And I don't know, it was a mystery. You know, I have lights on the van to like keep rodents away at night. They're like motion detector lights. So it just makes me feel like it wasn't an animal, because you'd think the light turning on would scare them. It was just like a knock, you know? It didn't sound like a walk or, you know, anything. It just sounded like someone just pounding on the van. So 2 crazy instances. And then the night before that, it was the first night I was here. I don't know if you guys ever seen Predator, but when he like goes into like incognito, like clear, he's like a blur. I swear to God, when I was walking around, it was around sunset, I saw like a fucking blur walking by me. And I thought I was just tripping, but all this stuff's been happening since I've been here, so who knows, maybe I'm tripping. I think it's, my buddy was saying maybe it's Bobby, so we'll see. Anyway, let's get the pork on there. Looks like it's getting hot. Alright, so maybe not quite yet, but we'll give it a few more minutes. Hopefully this doesn't put it out, but I think I'm just gonna put that on there and let it start getting hot. We get into all that, let's get this set up. Alright, let's let that get hot. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. I'm kind of just experimenting here. I think I'm gonna get another little pile of coals going. It's definitely hot, so let's get our pork in there, seared up a little bit. Hole in there. Get hot. Yeah. Good, hold on it. Alright, so as you can see, I haven't even opened this stuff yet. It's still in the plastic. I bought it at the beginning of the year. I had 2 goals at the beginning of the year. The same 2 goals that Bobby and I had. Start a YouTube and start a Patreon. And he was gonna buy this stuff and make stickers for our Patreon, so I wanted to keep it going, so I went ahead and still bought it. I always like doing stuff myself too, so I think it's the artist in me. So we got our printer here, scanner, and this is our Cricut machine. So let's get some of it unwrapped and figured out. Let's go ahead and see what this is looking like real fast. Looking good. It's not like the last one I flipped it over and it was black. I'll just grab that with my hand. Let's throw some more coals under there. Alright, let's put this stuff on the side for a second and get our stuff cut up. Let's chop some of this stuff up. Cool down. Alright, let's continue chopping here. Let's get this zucchini. Alrighty, so there are carrots. Wash those real fast. Chop some carrots. I think I'm just going to stick to 3. I feel like this bowl is going to be the limit of how much I can fit in there, so let's make sure we got room for the potatoes. Wash those off real fast. Alright, let's get the potatoes going. Alright. I have a bigger bowl. Let me grab that. Got the big bowl out. Seasoned up. Some parsley. Just Alright, give that a nice mixing. Sounds like nothing's going on in there. Yes. Dead as a whistle. Son of a gun. Let's throw this in there and light it up, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna get this garlic cut up and we'll get these green onions all chopped up and we'll keep it in the bowl, and when that stuff's broken down we'll throw it in there. Man, I hate when you get these garlics and it's just these little baby cloves. It's just like, it takes forever to get this shit going. Alright. Garlic. If I had the camera on, you probably can't tell, but I just went out there to relight it and just burnt all the hair off my arm. Ooh, it smells. I got like a shaved arm. Let's get these green onions cut up. Alright, so if that stuff ever starts cooking, we'll throw this in there. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to throw the Dutch oven in there. Alright, let's see how this disaster goes. So I threw some wood in there. I didn't really want to use wood, but it won't be till 4th of July till this thing's done, if the pace it was going, so we'll get back to the stickers. Who's a sunbathing dog? Ooh, who likes to get nice and hot in the sun? Get it, doggy. First up, let me open my last beer. Very sad, but I need it. The fire's making me sad. At least now with that wood on there, you can hear it sizzling in there. Before you like lift the lid up, and it's like you might as well put it in the refrigerator. All right, get this baby. So looks like we got our 4 colors here. Alright, so I'm using these matte finish water resistant white vinyl labels. So alright, connect the power cord. $228. Today would be 6 months since Bobby passed away, and it's kind of ironic in a sense that his art that he used to do it on 228 labels, and so I don't know, to me it's just kind of ironic. I kind of feel like making 228 a thing every year. Alright, so we got 228. It is alright, we shuck our black out. Let's insert it. Our cayenne. Magenta, and last but not least, some yellow. Sweet. Oh yeah, it's coming along. We'll throw our garlic and green onions in there here soon. Let's go ahead and put our green onions and garlic in there. Let's see if I can, it'd be nice if I could turn this around. Sweet. Any of the dotted lines missing? No. Okay, so one thing says I don't need to download anything, and then the other paper says I do, so let's just get on here and test this out. Thing is, I don't know where to find it. I feel like I just need to get my laptop out and do it on there. This is what I'm trying to print out. Alright, so I just hit cancel. I wonder why it's taking so long. It was printing all this black. I probably just used so much fucking black ink on that. And it printed on, I don't know what the hell. I gotta fix this. Give you a peek at the pork. Ooh, yeah. Let's go ahead and take this off. Let it chill out. See what it's looking like. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Alright, so I'm gonna clean some of this stuff up and let that cool down. I'm fucking starving, so we'll let that cool down and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let's dump this in here. Sure the hell smells good. Let's see if... Yeah, it's almost... It was getting close to being fork, whatever you call it. Split it up with the fork. Let's try a little piece. Fork tender is what I'm talking about, I guess, I think. Let's try some of this. Oh, hot as fuck. Alright, let's just let that cool down for a while. Okay, so I ended up putting foil on that. Keep it warm. Let's check this. Oh yeah, that looks so warm. Yeah, see now it's like finger, or not finger, fork tender. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, I should have known better. You never want to take a big piece of meat off the heat and just start cutting into it. That's like the last thing you want to do. You want to let it rest and let some of that meat break down. So let me just kind of, the big bone in this. Go ahead and build this thing. All right, we got a nice hefty portion of meat there. Let's get some of this other goodies on there. Alrighty. What are you doing? You got yours. I don't know why I grabbed such a little plate, by the way. I think it's just been one of those days. Thanks if you've been hanging on this long. There's about 2 times where I was just gonna pull the plug on the video. The pork at first wasn't going right, and then the whole printer's thing was just a mess. And of course, after I, let the meat rest and I, took a little break, I watched a video and, I should have just watched a video how to do it in the first place, but I kind of like trying to figure things out myself first. So maybe on the next video I'll have some stickers printed out. I won't make you guys watch me try to figure it out again. So let's try this. It definitely looks bomb. It looks freaking perfect. this is fucking delicious. I usually do beef. I don't really do like a pork stew that much. I'd give it like a maybe like an 8 out of 10. The meat could be a little bit more tender, but the flavor is spot on. The vegetables and all that, the potatoes are just perfect. So it's got a nice little gravy here. Alrighty, well, thanks again, guys. I know it's probably a boring video. I'll be going into town Wednesday or Thursday. Today's Monday. My drone should be ready on Thursday, so looking forward to getting that, and hopefully the van tour from Van City, whatever, you know, comes around soon, and because I'm ready to get out of this area and head up north a little bit. So alright guys, I'm done rambling. I love you all. We'll see you on the next adventure.